Well, let's look at the story in the national highlights right now. The insider threat.
That's true.
That still remains a difficult challenge. Not totally, not overcomable, but has always been one that shocks us. But at the same time is, what kind of emphasis do we need to put back into this from a technology standpoint, from a cultural standpoint, that's going to help us, particularly with those high-level people that are engaged in our game,
Right.
That have the greater access and the greater potential. That's going to be a challenge that we're going to have to continue to look at. I love to talk about particularly our critical infrastructure partners, and that's an area that we're moving out in, as well as a sector-specific agency for the maritime. And having those conversations that the Department of Homeland Security is striving to develop, particularly with the industry. And here's the standards. We're not going to make it regulatory,
Right.
but how do you lead them to this voluntary piece? And it gets into the information sharing. Share information with us, and how do you take information that is a very high classification level and get it down to a tear line that you can share with industry partners. Again, that's a cultural issue too that you're going to have to overcome. So these are still hard ones that are being worked at, the insider threat and those conversations, particularly with industry in a non-regulated fashion, to bring them to the NIST standards, best practices, and put those out there.
Sure, and I